Hey everyone, this is Finding Value. I'm going to do a quick little update on Deep Yellow. It's a uranium mining company. It's a company that was kind of run by, they ran Paladin Energy. A lot of the executives swapped over and are now running this company, Deep Yellow. One thing I want to jump into before we go into their presentation on their website, we're just going to go through that together. I wanted to go over the difference between indicated versus inferred resources. The simplest description I can give is that it's all about the spacing of drill holes. An indicated resource is based on the results of drill hole intersections that are closer to each other as compared to an inferred source. Indicated category is a much higher degree of confidence in the resource estimate, while inferred is lower confidence and much more speculative. Indicated material can move into mineable reserves, while inferred cannot. So I just wanted to go over that before we jump into the presentation. So this is Deep Yellow. I was looking at it, the company. Deep Yellow is out of, it's in Africa, Namibia. We've got John Borshoff. He was the Paladin, the old Paladin CEO. He's now the CEO of Deep Yellow. Their assets are in the from the same countries as well. So he's very well. He knows this place very well. The first slides looking at them are all about the overall market. The growing importance of nuclear energy, significant growth in nuclear demand. They look at kind of the sector. They look at the supply gap and all this stuff. And if you follow this channel, you probably know all of this already, so you can watch those videos to see all this. This is all kind of overall. The supply shortage by 2023 is what they're saying. Here's the corporate overview. These guys are a lot of them are ex-Paladin, so they swapped over. One important thing, the market cap is 61 million. I think that's Australian dollars. Sprott owns a good portion, 10% of it. So it says a highly credentialed team, majority ex-Paladin Energy with proven success in the uranium sector, highlighted by all this stuff. So really what I'm interested is looking at, here's their vision, their strategy, focus on establishing Deep Yellow as a low-cost Tier 1 uranium producer. I mean, that's kind of what everybody wants to do. Development of a Namibian project. So they're in Africa. So they have a couple of projects, and I'm gonna kind of skip this portion of it because really it just talks about the projects and the possible sizes of them and kind of where it's located here. So I'm gonna kind of go down here. There's not much here because it just talks about what the potential is, and they have a really good chart in the back. So they talk a lot of technical stuff here about that, and if you're interested, go to their website and look at their presentation. So some conclusions. So it's a well-funded company entering a pre-development stage that is highly differentiated from other mid-sized uranium market players. Obviously we know the uranium market looks really positive. We know that. Well-positioned to continue successful execution of a dual-pillar growth strategy to deliver 5 to 10 million pounds, low-cost, multi-platform global uranium. So here's the resource table, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the numbers over here. Indicated, so they have a high degree of confidence that they have it, and here's measured, which we know is good. So we've got 9.1 in this resource. Well, I should say 11 here and 9.1 here, 16 and 34.9, and then 18 and 70. So I would say these two are probably pretty good. So that's at 70 million pounds, which is actually quite a bit, with a whole bunch in the inferred category, which they're probably going to have to drill and prove up and move to the indicated area. So it's got actually a lot of pounds in the ground. That's something. This is probably, if you were to look at the price that you're paying in terms of market cap versus possible pounds in the ground, this could be one of the best companies for that ratio. So market cap and how much you're paying for pounds in the ground. They have a very good team that's already done this before. They've proved themselves last boom. So knowing that they have a good management team, knowing that they have it looks like they've got 70 million, 71 million pounds in the ground with a possible 88 sitting out there. This could be a very good company. So they have a good management team. I'm sure they've got good insider holdings. I didn't see it on this presentation. And they have a lot of pounds, possible in the hundreds of millions of pounds here. You've got 70 plus 88. That's a very large amount. So I think Deep Yellow is one to look into for your uranium company. It looks really solid. If you want to go to their website and look at their presentation and go through the technicals of it, I think that's probably worth it. I'm reading this stuff. A lot of it is more, the first half is all about the uranium sector and the overall and what their opinion is on it. It's very similar to what I've shared in other videos on this channel. So look into Deep Yellow, probably pick up some shares. I'm going to buy some. There's no reason not to. And click subscribe, comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on Deep Yellow after you research it. And thanks for your time.